Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope you all are doing well. If you can tell by my voice, I have a cold again. I'm not sure what's going on. That's quite frustrating. I don't know. If you recall, I don't know when it was. It was last weekend, I think. And I don't know if my daughter, well, she came up, which was super nice, and we had a lovely time. And then I'm not sure if she was sick or not. I can't remember. But man, yesterday, excuse me, and today I've awakened with like my nose is all snotty and oh gosh, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. This week, let's see what we did. I did a whole slew of videos, okay? Which was great. It was great because I love filming for you guys. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And oh my gosh, I think I have like 5 or 6 videos in the queue now. Anything from, I finished up my journal, my How to Make a Junk Journal series, okay? I'll give you a sneak peek in a second. And what else? I filmed a flip through, one flip through. I need to do the second half of that flip through. And then I filmed a magazine harvest. I mean, oh, so much fun. So this week as well, on Wednesday, this is from my sweet grandniece. I have to cut this out to put in my book. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, and I don't even know where my scissors are. Like, what's going on here? Oh well, I'll just grab another pair. I don't know what happened to them. Anyway, no biggie. So yes, we babysat again. Our grandniece and nephew. My father-in-law was he had a men's prayer breakfast, I think, and they hadn't done it in a while. So, yeah. So the kiddos were over here at, oh my goodness, at like 6:45 in the morning, which is fine, because, you know, we're up by then, no big deal. And they came over. I thought for sure that they would fall back asleep, and they did not. So, yeah. But we came in my room and they played, you know, in my room. They played on the sewing machine and, you know, did a bunch of fun stuff. We made origami frogs, and I don't know where mine is. Mine must be over there somewhere. I can't remember. I have it somewhere, but anyway, yeah, so that was interesting. I think we went out and about on Monday. My husband was having another painful week this week, unfortunately. But you know, it happens. And then I think, well, we went, like, I guess you could call it thrifting. I'm gonna save this because this is what I do my lettering on. So, anyway, let's see. Yeah, we made our rounds at like a bunch of Goodwills and some new Goodwill stores that we hadn't been in yet, and yeah, so that was good. And we did that Friday, I think. But yeah, for the majority of the week we were home. Oh, my husband did go out and look at that. That's so cute. He did go out and he fitted our downstairs windows with shutters, which, you know, that's nice. One moment while I take a sip of hot coffee. Sorry if I'm slurping. My husband loves it when I do that. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so we, you know, we were, oh, wait a minute. We went up to, I think we went up to that antique place on Monday again. Yeah. And, oh, guess what, guys? Fall is here. It's fall, y'all. Yeah. Today it's a little sticky out, but it has been beautiful weather. I mean, in like the lower 80s during the day, and then in the early morning before the sun comes up, it's like in the 60s. So yeah, it's really, really nice. So I wanted to show you this on my walk this week. Let's move this out of the way. One day, because I didn't walk, I only walked. Let's just take a gander, shall we? Well, let's get this thing out of the way. Here's a sneak peek. There it is, right? Yep. So keep a lookout on Fridays for that series. I'll put the link down below, how to make a junk journal, or how I make a junk journal. And boy, has it ever been a bumpy ride, but I'm glad it's done. So you guys get to see the process, and I hope you enjoy it. So on my walk, let me see. This is what I use to take my notes, right? So I have all my notes in here. Yeah, so let's see. Let me see. Yeah, we did go out on Monday. And then, and I don't know if no walk on Monday. Okay, no walk on Monday. Tuesday, I did walk, and I felt so good that day. Oh my goodness, yeah. I had been getting like very little sleep lately. And so my husband suggested, well, why don't you just take a Benadryl, you know, because I don't like taking sleep aids and whatnot, you know. And so I said, okay. So I took a Benadryl Monday night, and I woke up to go walking at 6. I usually go walking like close to 7, but I need some time to wake up and have my coffee, you know what I mean? And yeah, so we did that, or I did that, and I just felt so good. I walked for almost an hour. It was like fall weather. It felt so good. So good. And then I did not walk on Wednesday. I walked on Thursday, and I did not walk on Friday, and I did not walk Saturday. So there's that. Okay. But on my walk on whenever day it was, Tuesday, look what I found. I picked up these beautiful, delicate flowers, and they're just so gorgeous. Oh, so pretty. And what I do is, see, I dried them. I mean, it's easier to see on the white, but they are so thin and delicate, right? Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with them, how I'm going to put them on a page. Normally, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to glue them on a tag or something like that and talk about my walk and how fun it was. And I dry these in the microwave, okay? Now, these are super thin and super delicate, and this is how I do it, okay? I try to flatten the flower as much as possible. I put it in between a piece of paper towel, right? And then I put a piece of copy paper over that, and then in the microwave, I set a glass bread loaf, a glass bread loaf pan or whatever you want to call it on top, so it's heavy. I think I put this in there for, oh my gosh, for 30 seconds first. And it takes the moisture out, you know, and dries the flour. And then I check on it. Then I look at it and check on it. If they're still sticking to the paper towel, they're still wet. And then I put it back in for another 30 seconds. And then this is how it comes out. And they're so beautiful. So beautiful. So I think I have a bouquet right now that's on my table that's drying up. So I want to take some of those flowers. Like, these are nice and like just delicate, you know, like I wouldn't, obviously you can't like dry a rose, you know, because it's so fat and fluffy, you know. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to dry some of those as well, and then maybe I'll just build up a little stash of these beautiful flowers. Where I'm gonna put them, I don't know, because they are super delicate, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, if I had a laminator, I would probably do something and then laminate it, I think. But this just reminded me of fall. I love the orange colors. It's a beautiful tree that I see every day on my walk. So I did that, wanted to share it with you. It's the fastest, easiest way of drying flowers. And I don't have a flower press, so, you know. So that was fun. Let's see what's going on in the journal, shall we? This is my journal that I started in June, and this is hopefully going to run till the end of the year. And then I'll start my new journal that you guys have been watching me make. I think you've seen these. Yeah, okay. yeah, I finished these pages from like last week or whatever, this week. You know what I'm saying, during Hurricane Ian. And then this is what I did to catch up on Friday and Saturday, and I cannot believe there's my sweet daughter. And this, I have a journal with me on these pages, so. And then let's see on this page. This was one of the things that the kids were playing with on the sewing machine. I just had them, you know, I have these fabric stacks. Look, I'll show you, because they're right here. Right here. Aren't they pretty? Like, they're just fabric. Like, look at that. They look vintage, but they're not, you know, and of course you could coffee dye them or whatever. I'll leave the link below from Amazon. But look, they're just so pretty, and they're all different kinds. Florals, pinks, blues, stripes, you know, whatever. And there's like a huge stack of them. This is only some of them. Like, look at how beautiful that is, right? So the kids wanted to play on the sewing machine, and I said, sure. And so this is what they did. Because I figured, let me tell you what, okay? I figured if they're going to play on the sewing machine, they're going to make something that I can use in my books later, all right? That's just the way it is. So, so I had them actually sewing the two, you know, I put two of these together, you know, I cut them with pinking shears, put two of them together, stacked them, you know, just overlapping a little bit, and then sewed it together, right? And so they were sewing them together for me, and then they ended up turning it this way and doing this crazy zigzag stitch and going forward and backward, and you know. And so, but then I thought, oh well, that's going to be great, because I can use this now and I can put it in my book as a pocket, you know, and put stuff in it. So yeah. If they're gonna play on the sewing machine, they're gonna do something that I can use, you know. And that was like, this was part of it. This tag up here, you can see that, yeah. And this one back here I made too, and sewed a vintage button on it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. And so, yes, I am slightly behind in my book, right? Yeah, just behind. And I was watching, who was I watching? No, I just saw this morning. Oh, dag nabbit. I wanted to tell you guys a new YouTuber that I found that does journaling. And I'll tell you in a second. Let me just write it down so I don't forget it. Anyway, I was looking on Instagram this morning and saw February and June, and I'll leave her link below as well. She's super fun to watch. And she was asking, does anybody else use all sorts of, you know, packaging and stuff like that in your journals? And I should have put an answer on there, honestly. I think I'll go back and do that after I finish the video. But yes, the answer is yes. You can use so many things in your journal. Like this blue tag right here is made from my daughter's security pass to come in here. This is from packaging from glue bottles that I got. This is obviously a Chick-fil-A bag. This is an entire front part of the Werther's coffee thing, you know, whatever. Receipts. This is from a paper menu, you know, so I love using packaging and all sorts of stuff like that in my journal. It's just so fun. It adds so many different things. Like this is from packaging right here. This is from double-sided tape from the Dollar Tree. And I had started at this point, I still haven't finished them, by the way. I had started these, if you recall, these little like plate things for my coffee table. And yeah, so I use that and I put all the different yarns that I am using for these on here, right? This was from packaging. This was from something that I found in Publix, or my husband found it. This is from the tea I was drinking. You know, yeah, so many different things you can use. Oh, there's another Werther's. We happen to really, really enjoy our Werther's. Yeah, just so many things you can use within your book. I always put my husband's hospital bracelets in there. You know, aside from like printables or whatever, you know, though I use those as well. Yeah, so there's that. So just so much fun. This is from a Happy Mail I received a long time ago, and I'm gonna finally use it because I want to write about it, and I knew I had it and I wanted it for the bee. And then otherwise, you know, a lot of times I print things that I find offline. This is a Bible study or like devotional that I've been doing on my phone. And yeah, stickers from the grooming place that we take our dog to. He went, well, my husband grooms him, but we had to take him to get his nails done. So yeah, so we did that. That was on Monday. We had an appointment Monday for that. Yeah, but this week was pretty like low key, you know. We yeah, we didn't really, we went out Monday and then we went out again Friday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we stayed home and did stuff. And I was, like I said, I was able to get in here and not, of course, work on any of my pages because the last time was the 1st, and what are we? I'm filming this on the 9th, okay? So I have like a whole week now to catch up on, but no big deal. I was so thrilled that I was able to get some other things done. And then I had been looking online. Here I have some pictures of the kiddos working and stuff. And then I did find these like doily things. I really love the look of these. And I know there are many on Etsy that sell them. And they are absolutely beautiful. I am always on the hunt for free items, you know. So I found those doilies and this kind of, I guess, doily-ish or like whatever. I don't know. But it's from Amy Moss back in 2010, and it's eatdrinkchic.com. Free for personal use. So I found that one super pretty, and I found this one here super pretty. Again, eatdrinkchic.com. So yeah, I'm all about finding free stuff, you know, all about finding free stuff. And so this also, I might use this in here. I'm not really sure. And then this, of course, I love you goes in here. And I think on these 2 pages, I'm probably just going to do like the whole, what's it called? Like, you know, Monday through Friday type of thing on here because yeah, we, we didn't do all that much stuff. So not that it matters. I mean, I could do a whole page about nothing, you know? So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just going to decorate these up. And that's one of the reasons why I'm hoping that this book is going to last me the whole rest of the year, because I do weekly spreads of late. And I mean, sometimes I do weekly, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do daily. Like on these pages here, this is a Friday and a Saturday, right? So sometimes it depends on what I'm writing about, what I'm in the mood for, how much time I have. All of those things play into it. This book is getting super fat. And if you're wondering what kind of book I use, it is a Moleskine extra large lined, right? I did not decorate the cover at all. And if you're also wondering what happens when it gets like this, with this type of book, I take it very carefully, right? I open it up and then I fold it back on itself, right? Is this how I do it? How do I do it? Let's get to the page that I'm working on. Or we'll just get to this page here. Let's see here. Yeah, is that what I do? I take it like this, and then I open it this way. Okay, there we go. And I open it this way, okay? So that makes it a little bit more flat, okay, to work in. Now, when I work in my other journals, that is not the case because it's a hardbound book and it's a little more difficult. But that is one of the things I do like about these journals, is that you can fold them back on themselves and then you have a relatively flat space to work, you know. And of course, this journal here started all the way back in June. With June? Yeah. So it's going to have half of June, July, August, September, October, November, December. It's going to have 7 months in it, you know, which I've never done in my life. This is the first time I'm doing it. I do enjoy it, though. I am very much looking forward to starting in the new journal next year, because I will hopefully be able to go back to like a page a day. Although it has been nice in previous, you know, like this right here, to do a whole week, right, in or on a spread, you know. I do like that, you know. Here I did Saturday and Sunday. Those were kind of together, kind of not. Here was Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday was a full page. So it is nice to not have that pressure of doing one per day. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it next year, to be honest. But guess what? I'm going to bring you along. So we're going to be doing it together. Not for like every single page or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I will bring you along, you know, of course, through flip throughs or journal with me or things like that. Yeah, so we'll see how it works out next year. That'll be interesting. Look for this video coming up. I did a journal with me for this one. I don't know if I'm going to do a journal with me for this one or not. Like I said, I'll probably just do the whole week. I'm not sure. It takes me a bit to get everything situated, to get all of my materials together that I want to put on for those pages. That's another thing that it just takes time. You know, that's one of the reasons I do not journal like on the day things happen, or even really the next day it happens. In this case, it's going to be a week later, right? Yeah, so I sit in here and I clip out all of my, you know, printables that I get from LoveLynnsLife Life, her Patreon. I cut the days of the week and the numbers out and make sure all that is situated. And then I gather up all the stuff I've collected for that week, right? That's why I just stick it in the book. And then I can sit down and, you know, get the page together the way that I want to have it together. So, yeah, that's what's been going on here. I think, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess I put those baskets away. Yeah, so coming up, of course, is going to be, like I said, I have been filming up a storm, and I want to film another flip through today. So, yeah, there's going to be flip throughs. Whoops. I heard something. There's going to be flip throughs. There's going to be, of course, on Fridays, the how to make a junk journal / how I make a junk journal. There's going to be magazine harvesting. I hope to do a glue book page soon because I really miss doing that. What else? Yeah. Yep, those are all coming up. So stay tuned. And one of the ways that you can stay tuned is to make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time a video comes out. I'm trying to build up the queue now when I have the time. And yeah, so there you have that. Now for the new channel, and there was another one too, but I can't remember. But I know this one is new to me. She's a very small channel, and it's called Rookie Journal. And I believe she's from Indonesia, and she might live in Indonesia. Again, she used to live in Australia for a couple years. But she does junk journaling, and it's really fun to watch. You know, she has beautiful, beautiful pages. And yes, one of her inspirations is Johanna Clough, and I will put her link below as well. Excuse me, but she is, I've been watching her recently and watching her journal with me videos, and they are super fun to watch. Yeah, like I said, her pages turn out beautifully, and yeah, so check her out. I will put her link below. And yes, now I am off to finish my coffee and watch my, what's it called? I watch A Life Full of Meaning pretty much every Sunday morning. So yeah, I'll be watching that. I will put that link below too. It's a couple, Lisa and Glenn, that do, they used to live on a narrow boat. Now they're not on a narrow boat, but they have a narrow boat. Now they're on vacation, so I've got to see what they've been getting up to this past week. They're just fun to watch. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check the links below. Always check the links below, okay? If you have any questions about anything, put it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer you as soon as I can. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, hopefully I'm going to get to work in here today and finish up some of these pages so I can be all caught up. And yeah, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch. And I will catch y'all later. Bye for now.